Hello, YouTube world. Thanks for checking in at Callie's Take. Today's take, Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors reaction. Now, just looking at this game, I'm sitting here thinking, what's going on with the Lakers? I feel like this is a game they should have won. I know it's a regular season game, and I know it's not, a game with a lot of, doesn't have a lot of meaning because it is a regular season game, but I feel like they should have took care of business tonight. I feel like they should have went out there and just beat the Warriors pretty easily, pretty handedly. But the Warriors are being a sneaky team this year from what I see. So far. So I got to give the Warriors a little bit of credit. But I mean, really, LeBron didn't play well. AD didn't really play that great. AD wasn't aggressive enough, nor was LeBron. So when I sit there and think about this game and everything that happened, they should have won this game by at least 10, 15 points. I mean, Stephen Curry, I think in the second quarter was sitting down, for a decent portion of the quarter. And I feel like that's when the Lakers should have put their foot on the gas and just left this team in the win. Really just annihilate this team. Honestly, I don't think the Golden State Warriors have no business even being on the floor of the Lakers. I think the Lakers are a much better team, and they've shown that they're a much better team. They had the #1 seed in the West. They still are the #1 seed in the West, I believe, unless the Clippers win, like maybe tomorrow or something like that. Whenever they play, they're the #2 seed, so they might take the #1 seed for the moment anyway. But the Lakers definitely should have won this game. They definitely had opportunities, but they didn't take advantage of the opportunities they had. Like I said, just looking at the game in its entirety, I don't know how they even lost to the Golden State Warriors. Because I mean, honestly, I can't even name half the players on Golden State right now. Only ones I really technically know will be Draymond Green and Stephen Curry. I don't really count Kelly Oubre's players like that, even though Kelly Oubre does play hard, but I mean, he's not an offensive threat. The man gets a dunk, he gets hype. You know what I'm saying? That's like, he dunks. When he dunks the ball, he gets hype a little bit, like I said, but he's really not like a threat offensively. So I don't really consider him somebody that the Lakers ever should really worry about. Now, defensively, I will say he does play a little bit of defense, and he does work hard at what he does. So I will give him that. But at the same time, I think the Lakers should have easily won this game. I'm looking at the one player, I think his name Pascal, I believe. I didn't really know too much about him until this game. I saw him play a couple nights ago before, and he had a decent game, but I just figured maybe it was just one of those luck of the draw type games. I didn't think he really was a factor like that, but, hey, he proved me wrong. So, he played pretty good in the game. Draymond being Draymond, he's not a scorer at all. I think Draymond is just trash. He's not a player I really respect. I mean, I know they won championships with him, and I know he's helped them on the defensive end. I think I just really don't like Draymond Green. I think that's my issue, but that's just me personally. Nothing against anybody else who does. But yeah, I mean, LeBron should have been more aggressive. There's times in the game where, I mean, I've seen LeBron have Stephen Curry on him. LeBron had some unknown name player from Golden State Warriors on him, and he didn't take advantage of the opportunity. I know LeBron wants to be a passer more so now than he's ever been in his career, but at the same time, he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. You can't go in games like this and potentially let Steph Curry, build up a little bit of confidence with his jumper, and you're not scoring the way you're supposed to, because Stephen Curry is going to at least try to score on his end of the court. So like I said, I think it was real lackadaisical by the Lakers. Like I said, AD, I didn't really see the aggressiveness out of AD. I mean, he had moments and spurts where he looked pretty aggressive, but it wasn't like, a usual AD night. I thought AD probably dropped 30, 35 on a team like this pretty easily, but he didn't, so it's no big deal there. But like I said, I'm not going to make too much out of this game because it's a regular season game, but it was a primetime type game. So when I think about that in its entirety, I feel like the Lakers definitely should have put more effort, put their foot forward more in the game, and kind of like solidify who they are as the #1 seed in the West and possibly #1 seed in the NBA. But at the same time, like I said, they didn't, and they took the L. You're up by 19 at one point in the game, and you got a bunch of role players on the floor, and you let them crawl all the way back to like a 6 or 4 point lead that you had. You let them cut it all the way to 6 points. There's really no need for that. It's no way. I mean, because Stephen Curry wasn't even on the floor at that time. At that time, he was sitting down, and I believe he had a mask on. But you can't let a team like this stick around when their best player is not even on the floor. They don't have Klay Thompson. KD has been gone. Draymond Green is an afterthought on the offensive end. So, really, the Lakers just took their foot off the gas. They really just didn't pay attention. And, they got beat. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens in this league. Everybody knows it's a make or miss league. So when you take your foot off the gas and you start missing a few and the other team goes on a run, well, I mean, you lose games like this, games that you're supposed to win. And when you're in the NBA, when you're a good team, all the great players say you beat the teams you're supposed to beat. And the Warriors, they're supposed to beat a team like this, but they didn't. So, like I said, kudos to the Warriors. They came out and got the victory. I really wanted the Lakers to win, of course. But at the same time, like I said, it just didn't fall that way. Now the Lakers, they got a lot more games going ahead. So I expect the next time they see the Warriors to take them a little bit more serious, maybe. Because maybe some fans out there might say, the Lakers didn't take the Warriors that serious. So, I mean, if that's the case, then hopefully next time they take them serious, because this is a loss that they shouldn't have took. I mean, they're definitely trying to keep the #1 seed. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal in the regular season. Get the best seeds you can possible to seat you for the playoffs, even though I know it's not really no home court advantage anymore. But, I mean, it is good to at least, be the #1 team and, have teams, come through your way and, be at home playing these games, because you never know. Let's just hypothetically say Corona and all that gets better and they start letting fans in and you got the #1 seed, your fans are there. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, I hope Corona does get better and goes away, because hey, you know what I'm saying, that definitely make life for us more normal again and better. But at the same time, like I said, you definitely want to be in the best seat as possible, when you're going into the playoffs. And I know the playoffs are a long way away, so I don't want to get too far into that. But the Lakers definitely want that #1 seed, and a lot of people want the #1 seed. Their fans want the #1 seed for them. So losing games like this definitely hurts. But at the same time, when Stephen Curry is a great player too. You know what I'm saying? If he gets hot and if he starts controlling the offense, anything can happen, just like it did tonight. So, hey, with that being said, I don't know if I said it or not, but hey, if you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, leave any comments, hit that notification bell too, so you can get the newest videos first. And like I said, just keep in touch with me. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk sports. Let's get engaged. We definitely can do that. I'm definitely all for it. I am a little disappointed tonight because, like I said, I wanted the Lakers to win. Just not a good night there. But like I said, there's many more games to go. And we'll just take it from there and see how the season goes with the Lakers. And hey, until next time.